morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Leaders World. You guys, we have to talk about this gastric bypass meals. When I tell you it's, oh my goodness, you can be all over the place with the gastric bypass meals. I been trying my best to stick to the plan. I told you guys about how I had to go online because everything was saying six tablespoons, 8 tablespoons, 12 to 16 tablespoons. And 16 tablespoons, as I explained to you in the last vlog, is a cup. You shouldn't be eating more than a cup of food at each meal. Well, speaking to my RD, my registered dietitian yesterday, we had our checkup. I am out 75 days post-op now, at least 78, 79 days post-op. So that means I'm now on a regular diet. However, I'm still in the weight loss phase because I have not reached my goal weight. Which we knew that was not going to happen, coming from 439. And I just had my surgery January 22nd. So in our conversation, my appointment with her, we go over my meals, how I'm eating, my weight. She was very happy. She was like, oh my God, you're down to 321. The last time we talked to you was at 347. And when she said it like that, that meant a lot because I'm thinking I'm still not losing weight fast enough. So I'm satisfied. They're satisfied. I'm satisfied with the weight loss then. So that means I'm doing great. However, I am overeating. Some of you have said, that's it. That's a lot of food. Even though I leave food on my plate, I'm overeating in my calories, and she wants me to stay. And I noticed that this week, since I've been working out, I eat more. My food choices need to be adjusted even more. She said that I shouldn't even be eating a cup of food, even though I'm on the regular diet. And it says you can eat 3/4 cup to a cup of food. She wants me to eat 3/4 cup. Okay, you hear me? 3/4. Not a cup, but 3/4. So now, also, we went over the collagen. Remember, you guys, I told you, I have been using my coffee as my main breakfast because I had been adding collagen in my breakfast. I want you all to see it for the second time. I'm going to show you again. I was purchasing this collagen at Walmart. This huge thing of collagen is 20 ounces and it was $28. It's almost gone. I probably got about 10 more servings in here, if that. They don't count this protein. They do not count the protein in collagen. She says it's not the right protein. We don't count it. I don't understand it. Protein is protein from my understanding. But she said, no, it's not counted. And I'm looking at the daily value. It says 0. You know how they normally tell you on an item how much the fat, whatever's in it, they tell you the daily value. They tell you how much is in it and the daily value. Well, on here, it says 18 ounces of protein, daily value 0%. What? I never paid that no attention. Daily value 0%. It says 18 grams, 0% daily value. Sodium, 130 milligrams, 6% daily value. So when we're using supplements, we got to be careful. So I've been doing this for over a month. All of a sudden, my hair is falling out. Like they say with most people's, their hair fall out. Um, Luckily, I went and got it all cut super short prior to surgery, so I ain't really worried about that. You can always buy a wig. So now I have to really make sure I'm getting in enough protein. So she told me to make sure I get my meats in. I was trying to pretty much go vegan. I don't, because the meat is so hard for me to eat. And she told me, just make sure you churn it up real fine and it'll go down. I don't really eat beef anymore because beef is so hard on my stomach. She said it's hard because I'm not chewing it up small enough or long enough. So they want you to chew it to the consistency of mush in your mouth. I don't like that taste. So maybe that's why I'm not eating the beef and pork and stuff. But I can do the chicken and the tuna. And so I'll just stick with the chicken and the tuna and the, shrimp and fish and things like that. But knowing that I can only have 3/4 cups per meal. Well, hell, that'll be nothing but meat. So she told me I shouldn't be eating more than 900 calories a day. All of a sudden, I was eating 1,000 calories a day, 1,100 calories a day, 1,200 calories a day. One day, I even got up to 1,382 calories. And that was scaring me. So that's why I made sure I mentioned it to her. I said, I'm eating so much. I said, since I've been working out, I'm eating more and I'm eating more calories. And she said, that's to be expected, especially now that I'm working out. Your body's going to be more, you're going to crave more foods. I'm not craving certain foods, but it's just that I'm just more hungry. So, excuse me, guys. I got to have a sip of my coffee. We had rain last night, getting a little off subject, and it rained all night long here in Georgia. And now the pollen is bad here, but it hadn't been bothering me. But last night, because of all that rain, I don't know. They say, oh, rain washes pollen away. No, it just made my allergies kick in. So I'm going to have to take me an allergy pill in a minute. So, so knowing that I only can eat that little bit. And I told her, I said, well, my meat, I never eat no more than 2 to 3 ounces of meat in a setting. She said, that's all you should eat in a setting is 2 to 3 ounces of meat. Well, 2 to 3 ounces of meat is almost a total of 3/4 cups. So I'm going to try something different this morning. Today. I have my measuring cups. I weigh out my meat. Like I had a salad last night to try and get in the last of my protein since I realized that 18 grams of protein wasn't enough. I went over my calories because I was trying to get my protein intake. That's what's been happening for me. For me, I've been going over my calories, trying to get in the protein intake. So she told me to, instead of eating, like one day I had some peanut butter on some Dave's bread. I get the Dave's sprouted bread, which is very healthy. Instead of something like that, to eat vegetables. So I'm going to, I'm going to try and just eat the meat first, weigh out the meat, put it in a measuring cup, chop it up and put it in a measuring cup and see how much it is. Then add whatever else in there and see if it comes up to over 3/4 cup. But if you're doing something like something liquidy or something like that, you can't put all that in a measuring cup. If you're doing a salad, of 3/4 cup salad, That's crazy. How are you? But no, you wouldn't count the salad because the cow. You would. She said you're not supposed to eat more than 3/4 cup on a plate. Period. So that's a salad. That's all your salad. It's still kind of confusing to me because I just don't see it. Lettuce is nothing but water. But she did say, you know, if I'm hungry, to eat vegetables. So I don't know. This is confusing. I'm just going to keep it 100. It's very confusing. So I think when I do my meals, I don't know how. Like, she said no more than 3/4 cups. So if you doing, like, say you do a piece of salmon, you put the salmon in the cup and then you put the Brussels sprouts on top of the salmon. And once it hit 3/4 cup, that's your meal. So all that means you'll be putting up like the 2 ounces of salmon in there, and it's around. So you'll probably put four or five small Brussels sprouts, and that would be the meal. I can see it looking at it like that. When I was in California, they told us don't mix our foods. That was one thing in California, and I hate it. That's another reason I never did it. Don't mix your foods. Everything should be separate. If you're going to have meat, you have meat and vegetables. Meat and vegetables. When you have your potato, if you have potato, you have the meat, vegetables, and potato. Well, you can't have really a meat, vegetable, and potato because that's going to be over 3/4 cups. I don't care how you look at it all day long. It's over 3/4 cups. So either you're going to have the meat and the potato, or you're going to have the meat and the vegetable. And that's how I'm going to have to look at it from now on out. But I'll take you guys along with me like I've been this whole time on this journey. I just wanted to let you all know where everything stands based on my conversation with my RD, and that stands for registered dietitian. I have my 6 months follow-up in July. I'll do my 6 months follow-up in July, and at that point, before I do my 6 months follow-up, that's when I'll get my blood work done to see where all my levels are, to make sure I'm getting enough protein and vitamins, my vitamin B and D and calcium and everything in me. I'll find that out in July, doing my 6 month checkup. But yesterday we did go walking, Paulette and I, and the babies, Cooper and Bentley. Bentley barked at everybody, but one thing I noticed, if I yank his collar, he stopped barking. So that's what I'm gonna have to do. He has to get used to being out because we went to the state park and we walked. And I'm gonna insert some of that in this clip so you all can see it. We had a good walk. Ooh, your girl was tired by the time she got back to that car from that walk. And then when we got home, I thought I was gonna get some work done. This was all on yesterday, Monday. Didn't get any work done because the grandkids, my son and the kids came over. They wanted to watch the solar eclipse. So they brought over the glasses and they took the kids out of school so they can look at the eclipse. You know, that's something that won't be here in Georgia. They say you won't be able to see it in Georgia again until 2045. So a lot of parents took the kids out of school so they can enjoy watching the eclipse. And I'm from California, and we've had several eclipses in California, and I've never really experienced it the correct way. And I did yesterday with the grandkids when they brought the glasses over and stuff. And it was something to see. We all sat out and watched it and vlogged it and everything. So I'll put that in another video because that was a, couple of hours that went on. I didn't get to see the full when the moon covered the sun fully, because by that time, guess what? I was on my phone with my registered dietitian. My doctor's appointment was that day, so I couldn't see it. I missed it on the phone talking to my dietitian, but I seen enough of it. So I understood it. I enjoyed it with the kids. We had a good time. So if this is your first time following me, please please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is Valita's World, Life After Retirement. I'm taking you along on my journey to get healthy. I had the gastric bypass, and I do a little reselling on the side to supplement my retirement. If you're returning, thank you so much. I really appreciate you more than you will ever know. I love the comments. I love the support that I get in the comments, and I do respond. As of right now, I respond to all comments that come through because I'm just a small little YouTuber. And one thing we always say, you guys, remember, peace, love, and happiness is the only way to live. Bye for now.